G'day dear friends, welcome to Xrissart. My name is Chrissy. Thank you for joining me so much. Okay, this is a project which no one has seen. This one, not even my trusty patrons have. It's just something that's been going on in the background. Been picking it up, putting it down because I'm in the middle of lots of them. But this is one of them. Okay, there are three which I really would like to finish. This one and the two that we've got on Patreon. I think we'll do it because, you know, I paint every day and I paint for hours every day. So let's see how we go. I just wanted to say hello to our friends. Hi, Dilly. Hello. Hi, Cherry. Hello. Hi, Lynn. Hello. Hello. Well, tell you a bit about this one. I don't know if you could already see. And this is just in blocking stage. I'm trying to get all my cockatoos in. And if you've seen the thumbnail, you'll see that, of course, it's a surreal painting. These are not real birds, okay? Because they are, but one in particular is, well, their attitudes are probably the same. It reflects that they've got a funny character. Each and every one's got a funny character. But one in particular, what else? Has got a little parakeet, has got antlers. Please. But it is called the odd one out. So it could be any one of them. But I think it's this fellow here. Hi, Margaret from Virginia. Hello, Chrissy from Australia. Oh, that's nice. Thank you so much for joining the art chat. Oh, wow. All right. Nuria, hello. Okay, so, this might bother me here. Yeah. Just my ring here. Look, I hope everyone is keeping well. And just to tell you, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 birds. The piece is 65 centimeters by, what is it? I've written it, 36 centimeters. So, I mean, if you have a look at my hand, even the pan, you can see that, she's a biggie, this one. So you can see some of the things I put myself through sometimes, but this is the concept, and I put this together myself with royalty-free images. I put together all of these different birds. I found them in different images and I just put them together, and I'm thinking it made me laugh when I was doing it. So hopefully if it made me laugh, well, I've got a warped sense of humour, but if it made me laugh, it might put a smile on your dial. How about that? Okay, so, all right. Well, I'm going to get ready and just keep on going. Now, I have mainly just pastel pencils just to outline the beak so I don't lose my place, especially in here. But this is not, as you can see, look at that one. Oh, and the surface that I'm using is Canson Velvet. You had a parakeet called Beepy. He could talk. Beepy's nice. If I say Peepy. You call him Peepy. That's nice. That's good. My lucky number 8. Lynn. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Oh, well, there you go. And more. All right, so the pans that I'm using, you know what, for this painting, apart from the parakeet, this little parakeet, right, apart from this fellow, and, well, there's black and white, this is really the major, and, well, the sky, but I'm just saying, like, it's a limited palette. Let's just say limited palette. But I'm just having an awesome time doing this. So let me, I didn't even get my reference up. So, geez, that would help, wouldn't it? So is everyone keeping well? I hope everyone's keeping well. Are you being all creative or anything like that? I hope so. Oh dear. Okay. Colouring View. Hello. Thumbs up and shared. Oh, thank you so much. Colouring View. Where are you from? Where are you from? I'd love to have a talking bird. I don't think you'd be able to shut it up if you asked me. Oh, I mean, these birds here, they're around me all the time. Well, when I say around me, around my house all the time. We've got lots of lovely trees and stuff like that where they can settle and stuff like that. So, yes. All right, so what I normally do or what I like to do, I put a bit of glassine because there'll be a bit of leaning, right? And where I can put my pans. You know what? Glassine paper, I don't know, do I say it every time? If I don't say it every time, it would be every second time. Glassine is one of the best tools out for your work, regardless of what medium, regardless of what medium. Okay, so if you're going to ask me what colours I'm using, I will tell you in a moment. And I'll tell you about how this one came about. This project has been around for a while. I just haven't been able to get to it, and when I do, it's now is crunch time, so I've got to finish it if I can. So I'll talk while I'm trying to explain things. I do have my palette like always. Okay. Is that the same as wax paper? Colouring View? No. This is, I think, it all depends. I'm not quite sure what it is in, for what country. Well, glassine is, I wouldn't say it's like wax paper, not at all. It's like, they call it like crystal paper. Some countries use, I think the French call it crystal paper, but it's a paper, as you can see, it's doesn't have the same sound as wax paper, and you can see I've been using this over and over again, and you can find this paper in the pastel matte pads between each sheet. I know that there are some manufacturers who put glassine between each sheet. So this is just an accumulation of those. See, as you can see, this is me working on it. I reuse them and reuse them. So, one of the best tools out. Let me see if I got everything by myself. Yes, and the kneaded eraser. The kneaded eraser, the glassine paper, and my my bit of paper, my working paper, my mixing palette, if you would like to call it that, is here. They're the three tools that I think I can't do without. They're the things that I reach for. I don't know how anyone else works. I'm sure everyone's got a way. Yeah, I love using that. Learnt something new today. Oh, wonderful. Colouring View. Does this mean that you do coloured pencils? It is, yeah, Dinny says it's a sort of tracing paper. Yeah, you could say that. It's a sort of, isn't it? It's a sort of a this, a sort of a that. G'day, Louise. Hello. How are you? Nice to see you. Hi, Evergale. I just want to make sure that I haven't missed anyone in the chat. How you going, sweetheart? Yeah. Yeah, you could probably use baking paper as well. Probably, yeah, you could. Yes, yes, you could. Yeah, you could. You know, it's always good to find alternatives, but yes. Okay, I will Google it. There you go. That's all right. Yeah, so colouring, is it colouring pencils that you do? I'll just leave that here. So you can see how big this is when I have a look at it on the screen. It looks intimidating on the screen. I'm trying not to be intimidated. Gosh. What am I saying? I've done so many big pieces bigger than this one, but still. No, this is not quite the one. Is this the one? This could be the one. Ooh, that's too dark. I think it's this one. Okay, so the colours I've got, you know what, I don't have my let me just get it. It's my raw umber tint. It's another light. I know that there was another light that I'm missing. Ah, there it is. This could be the one. Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, sorry I missed the beginning of paper. I had a phone call, but I used glassine. Yes. Yeah, I bought an old photo album and pulled the glassine sheets from that. See, very resourceful, Dinny. Very resourceful. Okay, I was just about to tell you something and it flew out of my head. It flew out of my head. So basically, these are almost one color. Now these are not white. You can see that's white. Look at the difference, but they're all of these pales that I need. It's here. Truly, I was just about to say something and it was important. Gosh, I don't know what to say. I forgot. Yeah, we are frugal. Oh, look, no, not at all. If you can find alternatives that will help you, by all means. And in the end, you end up finding something that's the best for you, regardless of how much they all cost. That's neither here nor there. Okay, now I was going to say something, but I'm sure it'll come to me and I'll probably have to stop myself mid-sentence and go back to what I thought I was going to say. Yeah. So I hope everyone is... Oh, I've already said that. So what are you all up to? What have you been doing? That's right, I think it was coloured pencil I was asking a question. Did I? Yes, I thought that... Where are you from? Because we've got all sorts of people. We've got people from Canada. We've got people from New Zealand. Hey, Louise. We've got the Dutch girls, Netherlands. Chandri, there we go, another Dutch lady. Hello, Chandri. Depending on Spain, Nuria, the UK. You're from Washington DC. Oh, lovely. So, what time is it in Washington DC? Because for me, it's 7:15 in the morning. Oh yes, we do things very early here. Yes, Quebec, Canada, there you go. Love it. Okay, so now if you're asking about the brush technique with the Canson, it's very grippy. I think it's very grippy regardless of what medium you use. As you can see, look at it. It's grippy. It's torturous actually almost sometimes. But I love the effects that it's giving me. It's giving me some really nice effects. So, I mean, I am a pastel matte girl. Oh, hang on. Bugger. I am a pastel matte girl. And I always like to have like a second option, third option in case you don't know. So my second option before pastel matte, before Canson came in, would be UArt 800. So my number one is pastel matte, then there's Canson, then there's UArt now. So I've got option A, B and C if something happens. But definitely this project is blocking in stage. I wish I could art with my sisters. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we are having fun. Pastels are getting a workout. Oh yes. Oh, let me see. 2 Kiwis today. My sister Debbie is here. Where is Debbie? Did Debbie come in? I didn't say hi. Or are you two girls together? Sitting in the same room, I mean. Let me see. What? Debbie is here too. We are on an art weekend together. Oh, so you're in the same room. Okay, cool. Well, couple of Kiwi girls. Okay, Lynn says, oh, how nice, Louise. Waiting for my... What's this? Maddie Rose. We laugh so much and do arts. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. That's lovely. These are the tail. That's the tail. I can see that. There are so many lines everywhere. You can't see it, but there are so many lines everywhere. I know that I'm going to miss. Let me see. Okay. All right. Oh, where did I go? There. All right. Well, I think we should do something with his face, at least so we know about his face and his feathers. This is a sulfur crested cockatoo, affectionately known here in Australia as a cocky. Okay, so that's one of the short descriptions. You know, we like to shorten everything. Okay. Oh, hey, Angie, hello. You are doing fabulous art pieces. I love seeing them. Oh, thank you, Ange. Well, I've got to tell you, I'll show you at the end what we're up to in Patreon. There are 2 really cool projects. These are the 3 that I really want to finish badly. I don't know. I'm going to have to furiously paint this weekend. Oh, I furiously paint every weekend, mind you. Or not every weekend, I mean, every day. Because I have a day job, and so the minute I come home, whatever it is, wash up, have something to eat, whatever, and come straight down here and just paint. Yes, paint away. All right. I mean, I have to trust the process. This is looks like the biggest hot mess out, but believe you me, by the time I'm finished with this, and I'm very confident with this, seeing as I've been doing quite a few birds in the last 2 years, and there's a reason why I've been doing birds the last 2 years, or incorporating in what I'm doing. Peppy, on cocky. That's right, Peppy, because that's what Dinny was calling it. Yeah, my brother is called Cocky. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Yeah, but this is what we call them. We call them cockies. Yes, Lynn says, yeah, I was alone in PJs in the snow. left the night. Oh, okay, I'm not sure. Cold in Canada. Yes, happy now. Oh, really? Well, it's our springtime, but yesterday it was like 26 degrees or 27. Oh my gosh, it was just glorious. I'm sick and tired. Our winter was so bitterly cold. And of course you would have been making, the people up there in the Northern Hemisphere would have been making fun of me talking. You know, when I talk, like the high would be, say for example, 14 degrees. You'd be laughing at me. Oh, and I'd be whinging and whining and complaining. complaining. But, yes. I mean, there are parts of this country where it does snow, okay? So it's all the southern part of Australia, all along there. There are some really bitter cold days. But you go up, you know, the north of Australia, it's either wet season or dry season because of, you know, they don't get, there's no winter and summer there. It's just dry season, yeah. So that's predominantly Queensland, Northern Territory, all of those ones up there. Louise says, Chrissy, what is the other coloured bird? We can't remember. Lorikeet? Parakeet? This one? This one. This one in the middle. This fellow in the, if you have a look at the thumbnail, you'll see this fellow. Yes, I am your, oh, that's right. You know, Angie, don't you, all the stuff that's been going on. But I'll just show you what we're up to. How about that? Jelena, hi, hello. How's your art studio going? What are you up to? What are you up to? Are you in your jammies right now? Because I know it's really late there in the UK. Oh, now we've got a few UK girls. Wonderful. Okay, we finally are okay to do art now. To be honest, materials did not matter to me. More my surrounding. Did not matter to me, more my surroundings. Okay. Okay, oh, we had 29 degrees today. Oh, did you? And by Tuesday, it's going to be only 14. Wow, Chandri. That just goes from one end to the other. Extreme, doesn't it? So for those who are new, if you're new and you've got some questions, this is one of the ways in which I work with the pans. I don't always, well, I work a lot like this, but it's not always the way I work with this. I use all kinds of brushes and tools to give me the outcome that that I want. So yes, but this project, no one's seen. No one's seen this one. So what I might do, I've still got my dragonfly, but I've had to put it on hold because I think I need to do this one first. See if I can, I don't know, hopefully I'll be able to finish it. Gosh. See how, look how stubborn that is. It's very grippy. But that's, you know, it's good because I can control it, but it's more grippy than I would like, but you know, I can paint with it the way I do. Okay, so I mean, look at this fellow. It's so funny. Okay. Yes, in my nightwear. I thought so. Okay. Steve, hello. Have missed so many lately. Have been busy painting and enjoying summer. I've noticed all of these fantastic masterpieces that you've been showing on Facebook with Share Your Art with Xrissart. That's a good segue, sorry. For all of you who may not be aware, we have got a Facebook page where we continue the conversation. It's called Share Your Art with Xrissart. You know, the rules are to be nice to each other and no politics. It just gets too heated and stuff like that. So, but the whole point of Share Your Art with Xrissart is to show your art, show your profile if you want. If you've got a really good video that someone else in the group might, like an art video, I mean, on YouTube on how to do something. You know, if you've got your Instagram where you put up, or if you've got a show that you're doing, or if an exhibition that you're doing, and it's all sharing your art experiences with us. So the link is in the description box. So one of the admins there will probably approve you, right? Just be nice, that's all. Okay, I'm getting my PanPastels out tomorrow. Not sure what picture to do yet. How about some birds? No, I don't know. You can do anything with them, hey? Yes. Yes. Okay, I was sick last week. Many people around with the cold here. Oh, yeah, that's what happens when winter approaches. That's how it is with us, hey? COVID's still around, by the way. I don't know if you guys are getting COVID, but it's still around here. I was going to say something, just forgot it. Elizabeth, I've been doing roses with my PanPastels I got for my birthday and totally absorbed and loving them. First of all, Elizabeth, welcome to the chat. That's my granddaughter's name. That's my granddaughter's name. I shouldn't forget that one. Hi, Lisa. Hello. Nice to see you. Okay, just let me just do this. I want to get to the face, but let me just know where this cocky is in the drawing, because there's lots here. See? I just need to outline him at least. There he is there. That's his feathers. I was going to say something. Birds. I said it's something about birds, isn't it? It's something about birds. Ah, yes, birds. The reason why I've been doing birds, but you know what, in my surreal way, of course, my surreal fantasy way, because I have an exhibition coming up in November. Okay, so this weekend I'm actually going to put a notice out. Just, you know, a notice out this weekend. It's at the where I live, because I live on the east coast of Australia. For those in Australia, or who might not know, Lake Macquarie, Newcastle. I'm 2 hours north of Sydney. Let's just say drive, Sydney. So if we're talking geography. So it's at the Hunter Wetlands. It's actually not a national park, it's a wetlands. And they have a dedicated art space. And that's where all of these pieces that I've been doing are going to go. I've had some which I've had already finished, which were appropriate. And it has to be themed. It had to be themed around the flora and fauna of the wetlands. So some of this work is typically not what you know of me to do, but I've tried to incorporate it in. So it's, you know, cockatoos, black cockatoos even, black cockatoos, sulfur crested cockatoos, you name it, all the birds, pelicans, you know, and even like frogs and all of that kind of things that would be in the wetlands and native around Australia to the wetlands. Well, of course, you know, when the wetlands is asleep, the fairies come out, don't they? So wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Okay, so So there's, you know, fairies with wings, dragonflies, you know, ladies that have got dragonfly wings coming out of their head, black swans. That's a predominant bird there. So, you know, hey. So it's interesting. And I'm sure that there would be a wedge-tailed eagle flying around somewhere, right? Because I'm doing an eagle. Yeah. So exciting, your own exhibition. I hope it will be a success, so do I. Okay, and that you'll get so many commissions. Oh, wow. Well, let's see what happens, hey? I mean, I don't know if I'm going to sell anything. It would be nice. It would be nice. Hi, Maggie. Hello, Maggie Merck. Yes. Okay, what size is your painting there? This one is 65 centimeters by 36 centimeters. 65? Right, yeah. So look at my hand. You can see then how big the piece is. I don't know. If you can, yeah, if you can imagine, that's how. All right, so I'm going to use, here we go, Hansa Yellow Tint first, because that is very close to the colour of the feathers here. So let's do that. There's that feather there. Pale. Yes. Might have to get my small brush out. So there is that there. And I just got to do this for a minute, otherwise if I don't concentrate on just this spot, I'm going to lose my mark. And that's all I need. A feather going skew if. Ah, yes, that's what I knew I'd remember. Now I remember what I was wanting to say, and Abigail reminded me. So many new people in the chat. Welcome to our art family. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. You love cockatoos, Chandra. I know you love birds. You're the bird lady, aren't you? Yes. Oh, Dinny, you're so funny. Funny lady. Okay. Abigail, you shared, and I've got to tell you, in Share Your Art with Xrissart, if you feel that there's a video that you think, like I mentioned before, a video that you think that the group is that would love, art-wise, of course, you can share. So Abigail shared a video by another fellow YouTuber. Her name is Denise Love. She is in the US, and what she does, and she has inspired me. I tell you what, I've got so many tips from her. Even before Abigail, before you posted that, I'd been watching most of her videos. Every time she posts, I try to watch them. So what she does is, she doesn't do pastels. She does mixed media, but she does lots of abstracts and stuff like that all the time. She plays with color, watercolor. She does the stenciling, because that's where I got all of those. You know, all these stenciling things that I've been doing, I got them all from her. That's where I got them from. So I encourage you, if you go to Share Your Art with Xrissart, go to that video that Abigail posted, and go to her channel. Oh my gosh. If you're someone who wants to paint and you're going, oh, look, I don't know what to paint. I don't know what to paint. I don't think I could do masterpieces or anything like that. That's what I would be doing that. Or, all of those funny little abstracts that I was doing. Yeah. And she's the one that introduced me to color cubes. And color cubes, the lady Sarah Renee Clark, right? Sarah Renee Clark's Australian, and someone in the US introduced it to me. who's Australian, and I feel so ashamed. I should have known this one, right? So, oh yes. Remember, you know how I talk about the colour cubes all the time? That one. Oh yeah, you love Denise as well. Yeah, I'm following. Oh yeah, I've been following her for a long time now. She's on Skillshare too. Yes, she is. Yes. Okay, let me see. Jelena says, yeah, I'm going round my auntie's tomorrow to look at a large desk. If I want it, she's giving it to me. Take it. I'm sure you'll find a spot. Just take it. Especially if it's an old, nice desk. Yes. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do some eyes here because I really need to... Ooh. It's in here. Yeah, see, this is what happens. I lose the concentration and I forget. Hands are yellow, by the way. There we go. Because this is the colour of the sulphur-crested cockatoo. Look how grippy this is. I have to put like 50 million layers, which is good because that's how I like to work, but bloody hell. Lots of them. So there, so we know that that's that. Okay, where can I see, yeah. Oh, yeah. She has a very, yeah, she's got a very funny laugh. She's very excitable, by the way. So I just thought I'd mention that. And of course, I love it because I'm pretty much like that as well. But she's got a funny laugh. When she does something, and, you know, because you don't know, because when you're, you know, with watercolour, you know how it goes one way, you want it to go another, or you just let it do its thing. Well, when she does a particular action, and especially when she's done a stencil, correct me if I'm wrong, if she's done a stencil and she's done her bit with the stencil and it comes out, oh, does she get excited and starts laughing? Absolutely. Ali, hello. Have you heard of the new Derwent drawing colours, now available in 72 colours? No? Who's enabling now? What new drawing colours? Really? Is this the ones that are the Derwent drawing, the ones that we only have like a small set of? Is that the ones? I've seen the Frugal Crafter opening a box and swatching. Oh no, you're gonna. Okay, all right. Here we go. No, I haven't. You're gonna make me look. You know that. Thank you. Well, I think it's about time you guys started enabling me. I think Louise has. Oh, guess what, Louise? Guess what I've done? Speaking of enabling, I'm jumping from thing to thing because these things pop in my head and I'm going to forget. So you have to bear with me. Guess what I went and bought from Fumui. I'm waiting for them. Travel brushes. Travel brushes. What have you done to me? I'll share them. Okay. Chrissy Abigail says, I've been combining everything lately. Polymer clay, beads, cold porcelain, stamps, stencils, everything I can get my hands on. I know, and it's beautiful. It's those things that you've been posting, isn't it? Yes, yes. Oh dear. Well, yeah, travel brushes. I've gone ahead and done it. Bit the bullet. Done it. Let me just vacuum this, please. Ah, yes. So I have to work around here, the beak. The beak, it's a neutral grey here. I'll start off with a neutral grey and a smaller brush. Yes, a smaller brush. They are really nice, so why not? Of course, why not? Yeah. Oh yeah, Abigail, Dinny, Abigail posts, Abigail has got her channel as well, or she's got her Facebook as well, but she's also got, she posts a lot in Share Your Art with Xrissart. Margaret says, did I say hello to you, Margaret? Are you new? Margaret Smith? No, I don't think so. Hi Margaret, welcome to the chat. I wonder about that too. I have the 24th. There you go. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Wow, 72 of them. I love doing it. For different reasons, you know. Okay, I'm going to go extra dark here because I just need to put my little base layer here. Right here at the beak. And I need to put a layer of pastel. So, because it's grippy at the moment. I will go darker. Hang on, I just need to concentrate on this bit here. So I know, okay, I can go darker now. Yep. Okay. So if you're all wondering about what surface, don't get, some people get confused with Canson Velvet and Velour. They are totally different papers for anyone who's, because I've come across people that, ooh, that velvet, this is how they say, oh no, I don't know about that velvet, the pastel just keeps on coming off and it's too furry, and I'm going, no, I think you're getting it mixed up with something else. It's not the velour, it's the velvet. This is totally different. Excuse me just for a moment. Artie, come. It's my dogs. I've got dogs and she's knocking at the door. Yeah, she comes in. Yeah, my dogs knock. They knock. There's a doggy door. It's a doggy door. And they knock. Well, I've taught them that. I've taught my dogs. I've got two mini schnauzers, right? They are full-on character, like big personalities. Anyway, so, and they're so different. And they're sisters. They're half sisters. Like they share the same dad, different mum, and full-on personality. So I've always taught them before they come in to sit and wait at the door until I ask them to come in. So, yeah. There we go. You can start to see this now. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. That needs to be darker. Probably a pastel pencil that I will need. And just to let you know, also a pastel pencil. But just to show you, I have a, every time, if you see me lean, I have what's called a, like my little, and I've shown this before, like my little I call it a utilities. And it's always by my side, because especially when I'm live streaming, but if you're working, it's good for your workflow. So, you know, you've got a pair of scissors, you know, you've got all the things that you need, pair of scissors, bulldog clips, you know, all of these things, sticky tape, little pencils, little brushes, scissors, yeah, everything. And I just lean over. So like now I lean over and I want something black. Yes, and maybe something white. There we go. So this is where my pastel pencils go when I don't put them in my pencil tin. And speaking of pencil tins, which you know that I do have, I've finally found, I think I have, I've got to see how it works for me, because when I got the new set of the PanPastels, my storage changed. So what I've got these now, and they're in stacks like that, so I know where they are. So I've got all the browns together, for example. I've got all my blues together, right? All my greens and so forth. And so I can pull out, the way I pull out of the drawers my pencils. So let's see how that works. I've tried so many things. For me, the trays don't work. The trays would be good for me when I'm traveling, say if I'm doing, you know, plein air, or if I need to store them that way, if I'm moving, traveling. But other than that, so yes. Oh look, it's got its eye, yay. Elizabeth, let me see. Says, yeah, I didn't get in at the start. What surface are you using? I'm using Canson Velvet. And I think it's not midnight blue. I think it's horizon blue, this one. Works really well for skies. If you're doing great big skies, you can allow some of that blue to come through. Definite. I have all Derwent coloured pencil ranges. Colour Soft, yes. Artist Pencil, yes. Light Fast, yes. Pro Colour, yes. Drawing, yes. Oh my gosh, I got those too. Signature pencils, no. But I got the studio ones, both discontinued. Oh, except for the Chroma Flow. I don't have those. I don't have the Chroma Flow. Oh, I've got a good selection, I think. I think. Yes, I do. Okay, I just need to do something around the eye here. So, which one is it? Oh, it's this one here. Oh boy. There we go. I suppose you could say, look, why are you using this brush? It's a very good question. I'm sure everyone goes, oh my gosh, why is she using this brush? Because I have a great deal of control, and by using the brush before I use the pencils, in most cases, I'm not saying every case, but in most cases, it's to protect the tooth of the paper, to give me longevity into, I don't know what's going to happen between now and the time that I'm going to say, finish this bird. I don't know what's going to happen, but at least if I've still got the tooth of the paper, that means I can, you know, I've got time to fix my mistakes. That's what I was trying to find the right word. Fix my mistakes. Okay. Oh yeah, and there's Inktense. I've got my Inktense pencils as well. Yeah, are both watercolor. Oh, and I've got the watercolor pencils and the Inktense. Yes, I do. Don't have the discontinued Aquatone. I've got those. I've got those. The Aquatone and the art bar. I got those. I think Jelina's got her fair share. I'm pretty sure, because remember all of those. If you're still with us, Jelena, if you haven't fallen asleep, because I know it's very late there, so I understand. I know through some of your your studio tour before you got your brand new studio, where you used to put all your art supplies in all parts of the house. Remember your house? And I think you had art bars as well. Yeah. I have a set of Inktense, but don't use them all that much. Well, I think it's time. Let's do what Denise Love does. I'm going to get them out. Actually, you've just reminded me. I should do that. I should... Oh, hang on, what if I could... Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't think I could do her funny laugh, though. I don't... It's all... Yeah. Yeah, so... And plus, see this little brush? This is not how I bought this brush. So for anyone who's watching and would like something and thinking, oh, I'd like to buy that, just get an 1/8 of an inch angular brush and cut it down to size. I have modified a lot of my brushes, bristle brushes, except for these, because they are exactly how I want them. I have, and you know, you can cut it as, but they're angular, see? Angular. And I find angular is really good because I can get to all of those points. Yeah, it works perfectly for this. But remember that if you're working like this, PanPastels are made, are made for little to no dust. When you're using your soft tool sponges, as you can see, I do use them. I use everything. I use all kinds of things. Oh my gosh, look, I use all kinds. Anything that's going to get me to where I need to be. No rules, okay? So long as it's archival, no rules. So, yeah. So if you're using the sponges, you know how little to none. Yes. So that's my disclaimer to you. So if you're using a brush, you'll go, oh, the pastel just keeps on coming off. Well, it might, but just persevere with it. And what happens, the difference between me using the sponges and the brush is that on this surface, I'm not going to say all surfaces, but I know that on the pastel mat, especially on the pastel mat, and the Canson, I think, the pastel sits on top. When I use a brush, the bristles are pushing the pastel in the tooth of the paper, you see. So apart from this paper being really grippy anyway, it's even more so. So these are all these things to consider when you're doing this particular technique. Yeah. At least if I can show you, if I can block in the bird, I'm not finishing it, that's for sure, but at least if I block in the bird, you know what it looks like at least. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're going to bed, Dinny? Oh, thank you so much for popping in to say hi. I know up there it'd be like, 1 o'clock in the morning. Have to be something like that. Thank you so much. Always appreciate your time. Okay. Paula, did you come in and I didn't see you? Paula, did you come in? I didn't see you. Oh, sorry. Hi, Paula. I didn't see you in the chat. Sorry. There you are. Yeah, now I see you. Hello, darling. Okay. Ali says, Christy, the Derwent signature were basically the Derwent light fast back then. All right. They had 60 colours in the range. They have tried the full range. They lay down a little gritty and not smooth. Well, we want the coloured pencil to be smooth, don't we? At least. Yeah, just got out of bed, did ya? Well, it is early, isn't it? Oh, well, that's right. Well, you can sleep in. For all of you, she lives on the East Coast here in Australia, and, it is early. Especially if you have a day job. Yeah. Saturday, Sundays are sleeping days. Margaret says, Chrissy, how much pastel? How much pastel do you put on your brush? Okay, I shall show you. So, depending on the area, but say here, right? So what I do, and you'll see me do this quite a bit now, I do it instinctively because it's something that I've been doing for a long time. I've been doing this technique for, I don't know how long. Some of these people, our friends here, over more than 6 years, for sure. I don't know, a long time. So instinctively, so what I'll do is I'll dab. See that? Now, depending on what my subject is, I might go, oh, oops, that's a bit much. And then I'll just go, and that's just enough for me to control with. But I really wanted more than that. So then so it all depends on your subject, see? See, look how grippy this is. Like I'm putting some, not a lot of pressure, but you can see I'm putting pressure on this and it's not moving. Yeah, and especially like a bristle brush like this, for example. Margaret? You see? So this might be too much, right? So when you think, oh, I need to do that bit there, it's too much, you'll just go, there you go, and that's exactly what I want. So every time you see me, I've got the paper towel. I also use, which I have been using, a cloth. This is all from my PanPastels. This is all pastel, so I think it's time to clean it, don't you? And this is a lint-free cloth. So if you wanted to conserve your paper towel, you can do that. I use both, but I've been using this lately. So that's what I do there. And if you're talking about brushes, you know, things like this. This is a hacked up oil paint, a fan brush, oil painting brush. So you may have something in your art box that, you know, maybe don't go out and buy anything. Just see what you've got in your box. And if one doesn't work, try another one. And these are not expensive. They weren't expensive. Ones that you don't sort of hold dear. I wouldn't be chopping up a very expensive brush. No way. But one that's just, you know, one that's going to give you texture, you know. Yeah, and this one I've had for such a long time. Yeah. Yeah, does it come off the pastel, you mean, Abigail? Oh, come off the surface? No, I don't think. I think that's what you mean, isn't it? I mean, look at this. Look at this. This is what the Canson does. You can see. Gosh. Yeah, see? Yeah. Yeah, so okay, so let's do his eye at least and his beak. And it's not finishing it off, but here we go. I've got my white, but I need a grey. The only thing I will say about the Canson and the layers with the pastel pencils is that I do struggle with it. I don't know what it is. It's the combination between the pastel pencil. I don't know. Normally I don't have any issue whatsoever with the PanPastel. I'm sorry, with the pastel matte. But it doesn't worry me if I have. It's not so much an issue. I've just got to. Sometimes I struggle with the pastel pencil on there, but I don't care about that because I found a way. You know, I'll turn my pencil. I'll use another pencil, another color. It could be a pigment. Yeah. So there we go. And let's go a bit of sort of. There we go. So sometimes the pastel pencils give me a bit of grief on there, on the pastel layer, but I don't care about that. I'm fine with that. Because I've worked it all out. And yeah, and don't feel if you start doing something like what I'm doing here, and you go, oh look, it's not working out like she said. You know, just find your way with it. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so Yes, from the cloth. Oh, from the cloth. Oh, okay, Abigail. Hang on a sec. From the cloth. Okay. Elizabeth says, yeah, I have to go, but I'll come back and watch the post. Okay. Thank you so much for popping in, Elizabeth. And Cherry says, yeah, I use the cloths a lot, and most of it comes off in the wash and just leaves a slight stain. It would, wouldn't it? Yes. Chopped up about 20 by now. Brushes. Margaret? Oh, no worries. Okay, cool. Oh, okay, from the cloth. Well, I haven't washed this yet, so I'll see what happens. Yeah, I'll see what happens. Yeah. Okay, so, and of course this is, his beak sort of comes there. It's here. All right. All right. So, maybe not my white, maybe a grey. Oh, here we go. This is a Brunzeal, by the way. They're one of my favourite pencils because they're nice and soft. Here we go. So I'm going the direction because it's a bit warm, this grey. That's all right. And this is all just for me, so I know where things are. There we go. Oh, look, he looks like he's smiling now. He's a happy cocky, isn't he? There we go. I just need to know where the lines are, because I can lose my lines very easily. He's got his tongue in here. There's his tongue. And that's all right. There we go. So. Oh, there we go. And I'm going to go with a little bit of white as well on top. Now the white. Again, Brunzeal. Need to sharpen this a little bit. Chrissy, I got a full of mostly used PanPastel sponges. Do you have a good tip to clean them? You know what? Really basic. So if you don't have, and I'll get it for you. Warm soapy water, detergent, warm soapy water, and you know what? When you're washing them, the pigment is still coming out, like it will for a very long time. These dense sponges hold quite a lot of pastel, to be honest. Just wash them and then warm soapy water. I use warm soapy water, but they will stain, but they'll be clean for you to use them again. I also use a liquid brush cleaner, and the only reason why I use it is because I've got it. I use it for my brushes, and it is magnificent for stuff like this. It's the incredible brush cleaner. Hang on, I'll show you. Hang on a sec. If I have it. Okay, here it is. Okay. Incredible brush cleaner, because it's bloody incredible. It even removes dried paint. Oh, look how much I paid for that. Dried paint that's years old. With this one, I have stained my clothes, I think, at one point by mistake, and I used this and it came right off. It's good for, if you've got these Who knows? I don't know what it is. And it says here, rinse well in tepid water to ensure all of the brush soap has been completely removed from the bristles and water runs clear. There you go. So yes. So, but if you don't have that, warm soapy water is good. Oh, I do have liquid brush cleaner. We'll look that brand up. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Now, for all of those people, I do have all kinds of sharpeners. I have demonstrated a few sharp ones, like this one here. I have used this. Sometimes I've sharpened and I've had the core stuck in there, but this is if you see how that pencil was sharpened by this, but I don't think I'll be able to use this anymore because look, by the time it goes in I won't be able to pull the pencil out. But yes, and these cheapy handheld sharpeners are awesome as well. So anything that's going to help, isn't it? So I just need to do something here around his eye. Normally I do eyes first. Look at the difference between, oh, you probably can't see, but white and the raw umber tint. Big difference. Let's just do his eye, eh? Shall we put that sparkle in his eye? Let's put the sparkle in his eye, otherwise it doesn't look like he's talking to us. Hang on. Oh dear. There we go. You see that? Yeah. Okay. Let me see. That brand brush cleaner you showed me is Australian. Yes, it is. It's Australian. Maybe Australian. Yes, it is. But I know that those products, it's the Atelier brand. Bichrome. Yeah, it's the, you know, the Atelier acrylics. It's that same company. That's, yeah, Sunlight soap. That Sunlight soap is not available. Oh, okay. We've got Sunlight soap. But warm soapy water, that's okay. Not in the normal supermarkets as far as I can see. Ah, okay. All right. All right. So, yeah. Let's have a look now. Let's do something with his beak. And of course, this is just temporary. This is just me so I can see. Make me feel like I've done something with this bird. He's a cutie, this one. This one's a cutie. All right, so I'm not going to worry about his claws at the moment. There we go. Sorry, you just got to make sure. It needs to be darker. It needs to be this bit here. Just the end. Actually, I'm struggling with this pastel pencil. See, that's what I mean. Sometimes it happens. Yeah, I can't use this one. It happens. Let's see. Let's do that. Yeah. See, sometimes it doesn't. I've got to put it on the side. Well, wants to be stubborn, I just have to use something else. More than one way to skin a cat, isn't there? Sorry about that for the cat lovers. Sorry about that. It's too light. Just gone over a bit that I don't want. Hello, Kays. Hello, Kays. Have I pronounced it right? Or is it Casey? Is it Casey? Casey. Helen sent me some very good painters soaps as well. I will try those first, and the dish soap. So, first of all, welcome, Casey. I think that's how you say your name. Sounds like Casey. Yeah, I said it. Yeah. Okay, got it. Oh my gosh, you poor thing. I bet you any money you how many times do you have to correct people like myself? I said it. KC, yep. That's cool. You know what? I've been trying out a new kneaded eraser. My trusty kneaded eraser. My Faber-Castell one is probably the best I have used. I did have a Lyra one in a container, and because I'm so in love with the Faber-Castell, this Lyra came with some packaging of some kind, and I didn't use it because I was just convinced that there's no other kneaded eraser like Faber-Castell, and I still stand by that. But this Lyra is really cool too. This one is a soft, it says. I like this one. This one is softer than that. I suppose it's I'm not sure, like depending on what area you're going in. So this one, I would say more, it's a harder one, and so it's easier to go into, like you can shape it to go into areas. And this one is more like picking up larger areas because of its softness. So yes, so there's those. Did I need this? No. Oh, did I need this? Pardon the pun. Jeez. Well, so what are you all going to be doing this weekend? Hopefully being creative and painting, because that's what I'll be doing. I'm just going to keep on going. Oh, that's right. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to show you. Okay. I think this is all I'm going to be doing for this bird at the moment, because I think I really need to concentrate a little bit more now with this fellow, as I have been with the other ones, just now putting more layers. But I would like to show you what's been happening on Patreon. So for all of you who may not know, I do have a Patreon channel. I do have a Patreon channel, sorry, and I do all kinds of things. Interesting projects, something different. I do take requests. So if you wanted to do something, extremely realistic, no matter what, I do that. But I also do surreal stuff, in like surreal animals and portraiture and everything like that. So let me just show you what we've been doing. So hopefully this is one. It's very light, but it's the screen is not showing the true color. It is very vibrant. Did Miguel come in? Hi everyone, Miguel and I are watching. Is that Helena? Hello, Helena. Hello. You're not anywhere close by, are you? No, you can't be. You do things like that to me. Everyone, Miguel is my son and Helena is his lovely girlfriend, partner. She is beautiful, lovely, lovely girl. So hello. Okay, so this is my eagle. I wish I could show you because look, oh, it's too light. But he is just awesome. And I'm actually, Miguel, could this be a wedge-tail eagle? Could it be? So that's one project. So as you can see, it's sort of, this is all sort of blocked in. Eagle is blocked in. And I will do more detail with the feathers and stuff like that. But we've also got a lady that's got, guess what, antlers. So there's that one. Hopefully I'll finish it soon, maybe. And one more. This one is going to be awesome. I hope so. This is a fairy. She's got all kinds of things going. She's got dragonfly wings coming out of her head. She's going to have kangaroo paw, which is an native Australian flower. Native, and yes. So these are the two. These are the three which I really want to finish. Yeah. So what is it, Miguel? It is a wedge-tail eagle. Ooh. But this one's not for you. I mean, you can have it if it's going into my it's going to go into my exhibition, and if it doesn't sell, you can have it. How about that? Both of those are going to be very cool. Thank you, Casey. Oh wow, yeah, it's been working. Oh, you've been working on the fair. Oh yes. Oh, Cherry, do you like this one? Oh wow. Oh, Cherry will she will steam ahead. She's going to show us how nice it'll come out. Yeah. So, all right. So just let me pull back. Let's pull back and see. I'm going to leave these here because I will continue with this. So far, as you can see, I got another, well, not including that, another 3 cockatoos to do. So let's just see how I go with it. Fingers crossed. Okay, I bet she has a very good Wi-Fi connection with those huge antlers. So funny, so funny. Okay, Mum, you have to focus on your procrastinating. Yes, because Miguel has, I have promised him a painting, and it's a serious painting with a wedge-tail eagle. Because if I tell you, my son is in the army, and he's there. Well, it's not the totem, it's their what's the word? Oh my gosh, I've always known the word. Their mascot. Yeah, their mascot is the wedge-tail eagle. Can I say, and correct me if I'm wrong, the wedge-tail eagle, which is an Australian eagle, is the 4th largest eagle in the world. Number 4. There's a lot of eagles around, so but anyway, all right. Okay, so I'm going to, I like that one, Abigail. Bet she has very good Wi-Fi connection with those huge antlers. Yes. Okay, as you can see, I'm going to be very busy this weekend. with lots of projects and lots of things going. So I will leave it. Here. But look, thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to be continuing with this. You'll probably see this next week. I know I've been doing miniatures, and I know about the dragonfly one that we've all been watching. But I've just got to do this real. I've got to really concentrate on this one. Are cockatoos good at copying sounds? Yes, they are. They're like very much like a parrot. And you know what? They can outlive us. They can live to 100 years old. They can. But anyway, bye for now, everyone. Thank you so much. Have a lovely weekend and have a lovely next week. And hopefully be creative. And I'll see you all next time. Okay, everyone. Bye for now.